Houston, it's hot, and it's going to stay this way for the next month or so. And that's why we're asking Reliant to share some of their home cooling tips. Joining me now is Bill Clayton. He's the Vice President of Customer Care. Good morning, and thanks you for joining us here on the Morning Show.
Good morning. Thank you, Jose, for having me on.
Oh, sure. Now, first question, how can we cut down on the amount of energy used by our AC at home?
You know, it all starts, Jose, with the thermostat and your thermostat settings. Just as a reference point, for every degree that you set your thermostat below 78 degrees, you will increase your cooling costs anywhere from 6 to 8%. So what we highly recommend is really to raise your thermostat a couple of degrees. For the most part, we really can't, from a comfort perspective, feel a change of 2 degrees from a comfort perspective. So we say raise your thermostat about 2 degrees where you typically set it and put on a ceiling fan. What's great about ceiling fans, Jose, is they cost about a penny an hour to operate. However, they really make us feel anywhere from 2 to 3 degrees cooler from an evaporative effect. So run your AC in concert with your ceiling fans. That's what we highly recommend this time of the year.
Okay, well, I was going to ask you about ceiling fans. How important is it to have those in your home? And many of them have a little switch that takes it forward or backwards. Which setting should it be on?
You know, it should be on the summer setting, and the way to tell it usually is a counterclockwise rotation of your ceiling fan. But if you feel a breeze, that means it's really in the summer mode. If you don't feel a breeze, it's in the winter mode. So make sure that you feel the breeze coming off the ceiling fan. Another thing about ceiling fan operation is it does not cool the room. It actually only cools people. So what we inform our customers at Reliant is that fans are for people, not for rooms. So if you leave a room, shut your ceiling fan off because it's really wasted energy.
Okay, a lot of HVAC systems have filters, whether it be near the unit or whether it be inside the house. How important is it to change those filters, and how often should that be done?
You know, each filter is different in terms of when it should be changed out. Some manufacturers, like for mine, I do it every 6 months. However, if you have one of those fiberglass filters, it's every single month. So to answer your question, a clogged filter could greatly increase your cooling cost and also decrease your comfort. So I would say every month you would want to check it, but follow manufacturer recommendations. Another thing too, Jose, that I've seen before, I've seen customers place armoires or other things in front of the return airs. Don't do that. You really want to have our furniture, you really want to have free flowing air, and you don't want it to be obstructed in any way. So remove those, any type of furniture, any type of obstructions or curtains from the return air.
Are there any other ways that you can, how should I say, maximize the airflow of your HVAC system? I mean, you just mentioned don't put an armoire in front of the filter at all.
So another thing too is, believe it or not, it's best to leave rooms open. You really don't want to shut off rooms. And another thing too, Jose, you don't want to shut off the individual supply vent because that actually decreases static pressure across the system and it decreases airflow. So it's imperative to keep your rooms open. Let's say just keep a fist of the door open and do not shut off individual supply registers. It will only disrupt the airflow. And to your point, you really want to get the most out of your energy dollar spent, especially when it comes to cooling. So follow those very simple tips and you'll feel cooler.
Great advice. Bill Clayton with Reliant. Thank you so very much for joining us here on The Morning Show.
Thank you, Jose, for having me. Have a great day. Thank you.
You do the same. Thank you, sir.